All right. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Well, I know the question.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. So last week we looked at WordPress. I took you through this presentation last week, so I'll quickly go through this again so that we understand what we are covering, or rather what we covered. So we looked at different ways of developing websites, right? HTML coding versus using something called a CMS, a content management system. And we looked at how to install. And for that, we used a free website web hosting company. They gave us a lot of facilities. We use ByteHost because with ByteHost, you can install plugins, themes, anything, right? That is a very good plus point. There are other places where you can't install these things. Then we looked at what is the difference in just coding HTML, bringing in some CSS, JavaScript, and also you get superpower when it comes to things like WordPress, right? So WordPress comes under this concept called content management system. Why CMS? Because you don't need to program anything. You can drag and drop content, pictures, videos. There are a lot of design options available. We use the term themes. Then there is also data portability. So you can take some data. For example, we can do some work on Excel and design a graph on your WordPress. So it can be pulling data from your Google Sheet, a live Google Sheet, and it can pull that information and create a live chart on WordPress. You can do that. Then there are lots of extensions available. There are plugins and themes, and you can pretty much do anything you want with WordPress, actually CMS, right? So WordPress was just one, by the way. And then there are many that are actually free. If you want to pay, there are also paid versions available. So these are the products available in the market. So as you can see, WordPress is just one. There is Joomla, Drupal, Wix, HubSpot, all kinds of stuff available. But our focus was WordPress. And WordPress, there are actually two versions available. One is the WordPress.com, where you can sign up for an account, but the problem is you can't install plugins unless you buy their subscription. Option two is what we use, getting account at ByteHost, which is free, and we installed WordPress. Option three is if you want to experiment, you can install it in your laptop also. You can if you want to, but then you have to install something called XAMPP. Then with that, you get MySQL database, Apache web server, stuff like that. So it's a bit of work. So I wanted to play with WordPress. So I thought ByteHost may be the best way to go. Now, these are the main components of WordPress, right? Of this, we did only one. First one only we did, that is pages. There are so many others that I wish to cover. We'll see how much we can cover today. Before that, there were a couple of questions from last time. One such question was, okay, let me switch to the web server here. Now, when you go to, this is my site I created last week, yeah? You notice a small notification, it says not secure. In fact, when you try to go into that using your mobile phone, it sort of doesn't allow you to go there because it's not secure. If you click here, it says your connection is not secure. And if you click further, something is wrong, right? So it's not working. Now, this is normal, don't worry. Sometimes you get another message asking you, are you sure you want to visit this site? So if you want to visit, fine, go ahead, do that. The reason is every site must have something called the security certificate. which you have to buy separately and install. Now, which we didn't do that because it was a free site. Now, let me show you what is happening. Now, this is the same web hosting company, ByteHost, but this time I logged into the cPanel. Remember, when you are signing up, you get two links. අපි මේ sign up කරන වෙලාවේ අපිට links දෙකක් හම්බුණා. එකක් තමයි අපේ WordPress link එක. ඒකට යන්න කලින් අපිට හම්බුණා cPanel link එකක්. අපි එතනින් ඇතුළට ගිහිල්ලා තමයි WordPress install කරේ. එතකොට cPanel එක තමයි හරියටම අපේ computer එකේ operating system එක වගේ තියෙන්නේ. WordPress එක ඇවිල්ලා application එකක් එතකොට. එතකොට මේ cPanel එකේ තමයි අපි server එක configuration කරගන්නේ. Now, this is all broken down into so many different sections. Now, for example, this is preferences, then files, databases, domains, emails, metrics, security, software, advanced, all that is there. I want to go to the security section. Under that, there is something called SSL. This is the security key that is creating that issue. So let's go inside by clicking here and see what is going on, right? So this is my URL. මේ තියෙන මගේ WordPress install කරපු URL එක. And here you can see a button that says upgrade. I don't have a certificate. මොකද මට certificate එකක් නැහැ. මේක මම free version එකක් පාවිච්චි කරන නිසා. මට certificate එකක් දාන්න ඕන නම් මෙන්න මෙතනට ගිහිල්ලා click කරන්න ඕනේ. And then upgrade to premium, and you can see the price. Ultimate premium $7.99 monthly, super premium $4.99 monthly. එහෙම නැත්නම් monthly pay කරන්නත් පුළුවන්, right? So that is why you see unsecured. So don't worry, we are experimenting. We are not going to sell anything or accept money or anything, so it's okay. We can leave it there, right? And there were other questions as to like, can we have a ticket booking system? Can we have, various other things and whatnot? So let's see how much we can cover today. So I'm going to go back to my WordPress site. Okay. And here we are. So if you remember, I only created one sample page, which is this one. Yeah, we copy pasted this text from another place called lipsum.com, and there was a comment from somebody. Oh, by the way, comments, I'll talk about it also, because the way I configured, I did it as a two-step process. You can comment, but it doesn't appear automatically. I have to approve it. සමහර අය එක එක ಜಾති කමෙන්ට්ස් දානවා සමහර වෙබ්සයිට්ස් වලට. ඉතින් අපිට පුළුවන් ෆිල්ටර් එකක් දාන්න. ඒකට වැලිඩේෂන් එකක් දාන්න. කමෙන්ට් මුකුත්ම යන්නේ නැහැ. ඔටෝමැටිකලි ඒ බ්ලොග් එක IT එක්කෙනා එකින් එක අප්ඩේට් කරන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට තමයි ඒ කියන්නේ accept කරන්න. එතකොට තමයි කමෙන්ට් එක යන්නේ. So in order to log into this, I need to go here and type wp admin, and then the username password I did last time. So actually it is not admin, it was so when I log into my WordPress, this is what I see. Okay. I will also open my preview in another tab so that every time I make a change, I can see it here. I'm tab දෙකක් open කරනවා. එකක් මගේ front end එකේ නැත්නම් preview එක බලන්න. අනිත් එක මගේ back end එක. දැන් මට මේක අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. cPanel, I don't need, somewhere close that. Right? Going back here. So if you remember, here are the comments, by the way. Let's see. There are 6 comments. Yeah, all kinds of people have given me all kinds of comments. You see, I have not accepted these. I have only accepted this one, my own one. So if I want to accept it, I can click approve. If I want to trash it, I can delete that. There is another option called spam. Now that's an interesting one, right? If you think this is spam, you mark it as spam. In fact, one of the biggest issue with blogs or CMS-based system is spam. Spam කියන්නේ මොනවද? ඔය එක එක જાති කට්ටිය ගෙනල්ලා අලවනවා ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ඇඩ්වර්ටයිස්මන්ට් මේ ආටිකල් අපේ ආටිකල් එකේ පල්ලෙහායි. Right? Now you can have an advertisement here also. මෙතන ඇඩ් එකක් දාලා post කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. එතකොට automatically අපි ඔක්කොම comments accept කරන්න දාලා තියෙනවා නම් අනිත් අයගේ advertisements උත් මෙතන එන්න පුළුවන්. ඒතර අපි කිසිම control එකක් නැහැ. So if you see anything bad, you can mark it as spam. So they will never be able to post anything later. So let me approve these things. In fact, I can select all. Now in WordPress, you see this all the time. You can select all here, and there is something called bulk action. Or you can in fact click this saying pending. It will show all the pending comments. And now you can say select all, bulk action, approve, apply. And that's a very brave thing I did. I should be doing this, but I assume comments are fine. So I'm going to click OK. All the comments are here, right? Comments make it here. Right? 7 comments, 7 responses. Fine. Okay. So let's add another page and see what is going on with my menu. Now, by the way, I also spoke about parent pages. Parent pages ගැන අපි කතා වුණා. එතකොට මෙයාගේ parent තමයි මෙයා. ඒ කියන්නේ sample page edited කියන්නේ parent page එක. About date program කියන්නේ යාගේ child. Right? So child is about date program. Parent is sample page editor. Now you can see it from here if you go to pages. Right? You can see there is a little dash. That means this guy is a child of this guy. If you don't want it, you can click. You can either do a quick edit and say parent main page and update. Now if you go here and reload, you see that is here and this is here. No more parent and child. Right? Let's add another page as well. So I'm going to say add new. And while it is loading, I'm going to go to the Lipsum page to create some dummy content. අපි අර ඉංග්‍රීසි ඒව ගන්න යන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද කට්ටිය එතකොට ඉංග්‍රීසි වල තියෙන වැරදි හොය ඉන්නවා. අපේ සයිට් එක දිහා බලන්නේ නැතුව. ඒ නිසා කාටවත් තේරෙන්නේ නැති දේවල් ටික අපි ගන්නයි යන්නේ මේ Lipsum කියන සයිට් එකෙන්. Okay, if we approve the comment, can't we remove it? Nothing like that. You can. You can go back and say unapprove comment. That also can be done. Now, let's say, okay, so it's someone says, nice to meet you. So I can edit this, or I can, in fact, give a reply as well. Nice to meet you too. Right? I'm commenting. I'm basically giving a reply to that. I'm not sure whether the internet is working. Can you hear me talking?
Yes, sir.
All right, good.
Yes.
You see, this is the original post and this is my reply, right? මේකට අපි කියන threaded discussion එකක් කියලා. නැත්නම් threaded commenting එකක් කියලා. ඉතින් මේකට වෙන කවුරු හරි මොනවා හරි දැම්මනම් ඒක යාගේ යටින් ආයි එනවා. ඒ වගේ. Let's say I don't like Dasun, right? I want to edit that comment and I want to unapprove that comment. Let's see how I can do that. It's taking such a long time. Oh, by the way, there is a little issue with timing. Sometimes ByteHost controls how much data you can communicate with the server. When you get into that limit, it's a bit of a trouble. So they'll be locked out for 10 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes. So you will not be able to do any work because it's free, right? So in that case, you may have to stop what you're doing and then come back later. That's the price you pay for having a free site. Okay, I'm going to get some dummy text. Why it is taking such a long time? Sorry about that. I have a connection issue. So here you can see I'm editing the comment, right? I can change this also. I can put something here if I want to. I can change the name, email, all that, or I can change it here. So it's approved. I can say pending. So when I say pending and update, that comment will not be there. So if I go back to visit the site, you'll notice where's the article? Dasun's comment will not be there. Right? That's not there. So that's how you unapprove a comment. And if you go back here to comments, you will notice there is one that is pending. Right? See, color is changed. It's not approved. Yeah. So you can again approve it or edit or whatever you want to do. So that's on the comments. Now, going back to pages, you notice as soon as I added a new page, it landed here on the navigation bar on the top right. That is because the way the theme is designed, it is automatically adding it there. Now, let's say I add another one. Or there is something called privacy policy, which is draft. So let's go in there. It says draft, so I'm gonna accept it. Okay, so here's a privacy policy. I'm going to say publish, right? Yes. Now, according to laws in some countries, you must have a privacy policy in your website. Otherwise, it's a very bad thing. You can get into some legal trouble. So I have a approved privacy policy page. Good. Where does it appear? Okay, I'll reload this. Right, here's the privacy policy. Right, so pages are getting added to the top automatically. Right, fine. Now let me take you to something here called the appearance. Right. Now, if you notice, this is a very plain kind of design, isn't it? Not very exciting. See, this is my home page. Okay, two reasons. One, the theme itself is very plain, and I don't have any pictures. It's another reason. I can also add pictures to it. Before I do any of that, let me go to the appearance tab. I'm going to click there. Right here is where I can select a theme. Right. In fact, I can verify without installing also. Oh, by the way, I just noticed there are some new versions available here. You see, by default, I got three themes, 22, 21, 22, 23. These are default WordPress themes. Now, if I want any further, I can click here and say, show me all the available themes. Remember, I showed you there is a website called Theme Forest where you can purchase the theme. So that is one way to do. Now, here also, there is a built-in theme library available for you to get any theme you want. All these themes are free, by the way. All these are free. මේ සේරම නොමිලේ ගන්න පුළුවන්. අරගෙන අපිට තියෙන මේ content එක update කරන්න විතරයි. Right? All these are free. So let's see. Mm, I'm looking for a simple one. Okay, so let's try. See, there is a preview button. So the preview will allow you to look at your site inside this theme without installing. Right? Install කරන්නේ නැතුව preview එකක් බලන්න පුළුවන්. මේ තියෙන්නේ ඒ theme එක අපේ site එකට ආපුවාම තියෙන හැටි. මේකට අපි කැමති නම් අපිට තියෙන්නේ මෙතන install කරන්න විතරයි. මේ තියෙන ඊළඟ theme එක. Blog Arise. So I'm previewing without installing. තවත් එකක් තමයි දැන් මේ theme install කරන වෙලේ හැමදාම හැම වෙලේම කරන්නේ නැහැ. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් site එක හදන්න කලින් අපි theme එක තීරණය කරනවා. මොකද අපි දාන content සමහර විට අලුත් theme එකට ගැලපෙන්නේ නැතුව වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right? So you select the theme in the beginning, not after launching the site. Before launching the site, you should select your theme. Let's see from here. I'll try this one, Astra. All right. A simple one. Oh no, this is hold on. Yeah, this looks like okay site. I'm going to install this. ඔන්න මම theme එකක් install කරා. මේ theme එකක් එක්කම එන යම් දේවල් තියෙනවා. අපි බලමු මේ මොනවද කියලා. ඒක බලන්න ඒ theme එකේ තියෙනවා වෙනම sub menu එකක්. ඒ theme එකට අදාළයි. Every theme has a sub menu that is related to that particular theme. So we can see all the things we can do about that theme. By the way, installing is two steps. First, you have to install. Two, you have to activate. Right? Okay. Now, under the themes, you can see I have 4 themes now. I had 3 before. Now I have 4. Currently active is called Astra. Earlier, I was using 2023. Now that is not active. I have the others as well. If you don't want it, you can always remove it. I suggest you remove what you don't need. That way your WordPress becomes faster also. Right, now without doing anything, let me go to my preview. This is my preview site and I'm going to reload this. Okay, here we are. With the new layout, හැබැයි එහෙම කිව්වට ලොකු වෙනසක් අපිට පේන්නේ නැහැ. That is because I did not customize this. So I can now go to customize. I can go here, here, here. All these things are there to customize. Right, so let's click the customize and see what I can customize here. While that is happening, let me also Let me see if I can do a fast one from my local account. So I'm waiting for this to show me the menu. Okay. So here's my local installation. Web එකේ එන එක slow හින්දා මේ මගේ local host එකේ මම install කරපු version එක මම ගත්තා. Let's go to the login page. All right, I go to appearance, themes, go to new. මේ මගේ local host කියන්නේ laptop එකේ දුවන version එකක්. Okay, for some reason, I'm not getting my theme here. Okay, no problem. I will go to my current theme customization. When I come here, I will see another completely different view. දැන් මම මේ ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ මගේ install කරලා තියෙන theme එකේ customization menu එකට, right? So under this, there are multiple sections here. So I have navigation system, style section, pages section, templates, pattern, lots of different things. So let's start with the navigation. Now, navigation is where I will be installing my, say, for example, the stuff here. So I have a navigation here, right? So if I want to edit any of that, I can go edit this. Now, right now I have two sections here. I can add another if I want to. I can add a link, I can link a page, stuff like that. Actually, this thing is a bit complex. Let me go to a simple theme. The simple theme. I'll take this one. Let's see. 2021. Okay, that's much better. I'm going to activate and publish. Right, so I'm using 2021. Let me also open another tab so that I can see what is in the page. So in this page, I don't have much. I only have a post actually here, no pages. That's okay. I am going to customize this now. So when I click on customization, I get this menu, another new menu here. So what are the site identification? What is the name of the site? Let's say date WordPress test. I can also have a tagline that is coming under that. We love WordPress. Okay. So that again is coming under that. I can also have a site icon. කැමතිනම් අපිට icon එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන්. So ඒක logo එකක් හැටියට විතර පෙන්නනවා. I don't have an icon. If you want, you can create it using a photo editing tool at 512 by 512. Right? From here, you can select the file. You can also have a logo if you want to. That also can be adjusted here. Actually, I'll come to the pictures later. Let me finish themes. Then the colors. How do you want the colors? Now, right now, this is the color theme. If you want to change it, you are free to change it, right? So you can pretty much select any color you want to. Right, so that's the kind of the background it is selecting. And there's another one called dark mode support. Now, sometimes your browser allows you to switch between dark mode and light mode. Depending on the time of the day, the may theme එක support කරන dark mode එක. I don't want that. I'm going to leave it there. Background image. If I want any background image here, I can. But I don't want to have a background image. Okay, menu. Now this is a very important one. Okay. Now to understand what is going on, I also need to add some pages because this page, I don't have any pages as you notice here, right? So I need to add some pages. So let me go to my dashboard and add some pages first. I had to do that because my online one is sluggish. It's very slow. Oh, it came. But I don't want to wait so long. So I'm going to use pages. Okay, I will. This is quick edit. I'll say status is published and update. Sample page is also there. Right, so yeah, I do have 2 pages, but when you come here, I don't see any pages. Even here, no pages, right? That is because in this theme, I had to customize the menu. So if I go to menu, එකනේ සමහර themes තියෙනවා automatically අපි add කරන page එක menu එකට එනවා. සමහර theme තියෙනවා එහෙම එන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට අපි අලුතෙන්ම menu එකක් හදන්න ඕන. දැන් මම මේ අලුතෙන්ම menu එකක් හදන්නයි යන්නේ. So let's call it the main menu. Well, let's call it top menu. You can give any name you want. And then you need to say, where do you want to appear? Now, there are 2 menus in this theme. The main theme එකේ menus දෙකක් තියෙනවා, primary and secondary. අපි ඒක add කරමු primary එකට. Now, this is also interesting. Automatically add new top level pages to this menu. If you turn this on like this, every time you add a page, it will automatically get added here. I'm going to turn that on and say create the menu. Right, menu created. Now, if you look at the pages, I have 2 pages, sample page and something else. Let's look at all. I also remember having a privacy policy. See, that is also there. So let's add the privacy policy and the sample page. So I select it and say add to menu. I click that. It gets added to the menu here, right? So I have 2 here. Let's save this menu and see now what happened to my page. There you see. දැන් මේක වෙනස මොකක්ද? අපි අර කලින් පාවිච්චි කරපු 2023 කියන theme එකේදී අපි page එකකට මොන හරි අලුත් page එකක් add කරපු ගමන් automatically මෙතනට ආවා. මෙයාගේ ආවේ නැහැ. මෙයාගේ අපිට සිද්ධ වුණා menu එකක් අලුතෙන් හදලා අර අපි කලින් හදාපු pages ටික මෙතනට ගෙනල්ලා දාන්න. එතකොට තමයි menu එක පෙන්වන්නේ. There's also one more thing you can do. You can drag this guy. මෙන්න මෙහෙම drag කරන්න පුළුවන්, right? Little bit if you drag, it goes there. Now this becomes a sub item. What the sub item එකක් කියන්නේ? බලමු අපි. Save menu. Go back here. Now remember I have 2 pages, okay? I'm going to reload now. There. sub item එකක් කියන්නේ මතකනේ parent page, child page. So you can do it like this also by dragging in the menu design. මම තව page එකක් දැම්මොත් එයා යනවා මෙයාගේ යටට යනවා. Right? So that also can be done. I click it, I get my page. Okay. So that's on the themes. තව ගොඩක් දේවල් මේකේ කරන්න පුළුවන්. තව එකක් තමයි මේ widgets කියන එක. Every theme has widgets. For example, if you go here, actually if you go to the bottom, may තියෙන components. This is a search widget we call. This is called the recent post widget. Recent comment widget. Right? So widget එකක් කියන්නේ reusable component එකක්. ඒතර ඒක තියෙනවා plugins හැටියට මේ ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. So if you want to look at let's say inactive widgets, I have nothing. If you want to add another widget, you press this and you can select some stuff from here. Okay. I'm not going to do any of that. Right now, let's see. I'm done with my appearance now. මෙතන ගොඩාක් තව වැඩ කරන්න පුළුවන්. මම එතනට යන්නේ නැහැ. අපි දැන් බලමු කොහොමද මේ page එකකට පින්තූර ටිකක් දාන්න කියන එක. I'm going to do two things. One, I'm going to add some pictures directly and see how it looks. I'm also going to add a form where you can fill it and then send it as a feedback form. So I'm going to add a new page this time so that I can add some dummy content here. So here we go. Ice cream. Let's add a content block. So make a paragraph content block. Right? Paste the whole thing. I have a large paragraph. And I can change colors, backgrounds, anything I want, just like how I did last time. Right? I can, for example, color this background in something. Right? Okay. Then advance. Publish it. I go to the home page again. Oh, I have the ice cream page here. It came automatically. Remember, I turned it on. So if I click this now, I can see my page here. So let's try to add a picture and see how it looks. To do that, I will maybe break one of these. Make a paragraph. And here I wish to have a block, right? So I'm going to press this and say image, right? Actually, I can have an image gallery or an image. Let's put one image. I don't have any images yet, so I can go to upload, I can go to media gallery, or I can go to insert from URL. I am not going to do any of that. Now let me show you one more thing. I go back to my okay, cancel. Oh, this is image. Delete block. Update. Right, now I can go back to my dashboard. This time I go to media. Media, this is where you collect all your medias, your graphics, your pictures, your photos, anything, you bring it here, right? Now, one of the problems we have with the media library is you can't organize things. දාන photo ටික ඔක්කොම එකම තැනකට යනවා. So it's not a good idea to, bring in stuff directly here. So what you should do is use some sort of a organizing capability, right? මොන හරි organize කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් තමයි වඩා සුදුසු. So for that we can use a plugin. Okay, so what is a plugin now? plugin එකක් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? දැන් by default අපි දැක්කා මෙතන පාවිච්චි කරන්න බෑ කියලා මේ ඒ කියන්නේ after a while when you are managing a very complex large website you will have hundreds of photos as you move forward, right? So you need to have a way to organize your pictures. මෙතන නැත්තේ නැහැ, මෙතන තියෙනවා පින්තූර වල date එකකින් title වලින් හොයන්න පුළුවන්, but that's not a good idea. So I would like to have a better one. So I'm going to go to the plugins now. Let's go to plugins. Plugin is a mechanism where you can actually extend the use of what is available here. So I'm going to add a new plugin, just like how I added a theme. Right? These are all the free plugins available on the WordPress market. So if I go here and say, I'm looking for one called Real Media Library. Excellent one for organizing pictures. By the way, it is free. තව එකක් මම කියන්න ඕනේ මේ plugin හොයනකොට මෙන්න මෙතන පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න කී දෙනෙක් මේක පාවිච්චි කරලා තියෙනවද සහ අපේ WordPress එකට compatible ද කියන එක සහ කවදද අන්තිමට update කරලා තියෙන්නේ. So when you're installing a plugin or a theme, make sure it has a large number of people installed. Now here 80,000 plus people have installed it, and last update is 4 days ago, and then also compatible with my version of WordPress. Because if there are older plugins not compatible, you may be introducing a security risk also. Right, so I'm going to install this now because it's a fantastic plugin that allows me to organize my pictures in folders, and then I can directly use the folder inside my post. So like I said, after a few days or maybe after a few months, your blog will be massive. You will have lots of pictures and you will not be able to organize these pictures properly. Then ඔන්න install කරා, then මම ඔන්න activate කරා. And when I do that, as you can see, okay, it gives me various things I'm not interested in right now. I am going to media now. Okay, so I need to accept these things. Update content bug fixes. Activate free license. Okay. Oh. Right, okay. They're also getting some data from me. I'm okay with that. Right, now when I click on media, now see what happens. I have another additional thing here. I don't have a folder, it says. So I can now organize my material according to a folder, right? So I can give a folder name, let's say ice cream, one folder. I can get another one, let's call it flowers, right? Now, although I can click on ice cream, I don't have any pictures here. So I can add now, right? How do I do that? I can drag it. So let me bring some pictures. අපි බලමු අපි පින්තූර ටිකක් ගෙනල්ලා. Okay, so I'm going to drag some pictures and drop it here. So I can do multiple drop. එක සැරේ files ගණනාවක් මට ගේන්න පුළුවන්. All right, so I have 4 pictures here. And if I go to flowers, I have no flowers, so I can add some flowers also. Right. Now you can see I have 4 under ice cream, and I'm loading few under the flowers folder as well. They are big, so it's taking time. You see, it's about 13 megabyte file set. One thing WordPress does for us is it will automatically compress the file and also resize the file. WordPress automatically compress කරලා resize උත් කරනවා. ඒකත් ලොකු වැඩක්. මොකද අපි දන්නේ නැතුව සමහරවිට ලොකු ෆයිල් අප්ලෝඩ් කරනවා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒව ඩවුන්ලෝඩ් කරන්න ගියාම සෑහෙන වෙලාවක් යනවා. So after I do all that, remember this page we did? I wish to have some pictures here. So let's go in. All right, job done. Now I want to edit my, now see my pictures are organized properly. Ice cream here, flowers here. Now I go back to my page, all pages, and I click on ice cream. And maybe I want to show some ice cream here. So I'm going to press this plus and I want image. Right, so I can have a media library, upload it or insert from URL. Now, since I've already uploaded, I go to my media library. Here we go. I have all the pictures here. Now I can also select from the folders. I can say, show me only the ice cream, right? There are 4. By the way, you are also supposed to give additional information here, right? Like, for example, alternative text, a title, a caption, description, all that, because we don't know what kind of people are coming to our blog. There may be people having, poor eyesight, poor visual problems coming as well. So when you start adding stuff here, they can, at least the screen reader can read that and say, okay, what kind of picture they are looking at, right? So please add these things when you're doing it. So now I'm going to select, let's say this picture and say select. There you have it. We have our picture, right? So if I update this now, oh, by the way, I can do all, I can have rounded borders, frame, right? Now, if I say frame, it happens here with a frame, right? If I say default, no frame. Now here also I can give some text, right? 2 scoops of ice cream. Let's update. Updated, right? Let's go to the preview and reload. There we have our picture, right? Okay, what else can I do? Let me go down maybe here and see whether I can add something else here. Image gallery. Let's see what I can do here. Again, media library. I'm going to select ice cream because I'm on the ice cream page. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 pictures. Create a new gallery. Insert the gallery. There you have it. Now I'm going to update this now. Go here right මෙන්න මෙතන මම gallery එකක් දාන්න යන්නේ ඔන්න අපේ gallery එක right it automatically posted all my pictures so you can have all the pictures you want and it'll appear here right now there are also instances where you want to have nice animation we call it carousels ඔය animated පින්තූර යන ඒවා වගේ දේවල් ඒව දාන්නත් අපිට පුළුවන් no problem මෙතන අපිට මේකින් කරන්න බැරි නම් කියන්නේ මේ plugin එකකින් බැරි නම් අපිට තියෙන්නේ ඒ වගේ දෙයක් කරන්න පුළුවන් plugin එකක් ගන්න එක so let's go back to this thing here so this plugin basically allows us to manage media that's it right it doesn't have anything else so if you want to have any other additional like say slideshow or something you can easily go to plugins click on plugins let's add a new one let's look for a slideshow plugin there are hundreds and thousands of plugins available if you want to do this image slider slider gallery smart slider slide anything right 7 months ago 6 months ago 3 weeks ago 600,000 100,000 5,000 max mega menu oh, there are so many yeah image slider responsive image slider so okay this looks like a simple one let's try this it is downloading and it is installing the plugin now so what I'm going to do here is these are basic pictures I can't do much with it other than looking at the pictures I would like to have an animated slider so let's put it somewhere down here okay activate I want to edit this page and let's have it after this maybe or actually no let's have it on the top of the page here image slider okay now after you install responsive image slider plugin is okay right let's I can okay here we go galleries now see when you install a plugin sometimes you get a new item here සමහර වෙලාවවලදී මෙතන අලුත් එකක් ඇඩ් වෙනවා අලුත් මෙනු එකක් ඇඩ් වෙනවා ඕන දැන් image slide එකේ කියලා අලුත් එකක් ආවා දැන් මෙතන තමයි අපි gallery එක හදන්නේ right so I am going to create a new gallery let's call it ice cream gallery කියලා අපි එකක් හදමු එතකොට upload image file select images from a library එතකොට ඔන්න මම library එකෙන් ගන්නයි යන්නේ again I want only the ice cream so because my page is about ice cream add to gallery oh මේ ඇවිල්ලා automatically ආපු ඒවා අපි ඒවත් ඕනනම් තියන්නත් පුළුවන් ගලවලා දාමු ඒක නේද right okay කොහොමද මට මේක වෙන්න ඕනේ navigation don't hide autoplay yes slide duration 3 seconds එතන මේ තියෙන design එක ගැන අපි දැන් default එක බලමු captions Slider control. PHP, I don't have any code, custom, nothing. Okay, so let's publish. Now remember, there are multiple steps for this, right? Number one, you have to install the plugin. Number two, you have to activate the plugin. Number three, you have to go to the settings in the plugin, like here. And number four, you have to create what is required by the plugin. In this case, you have to create a gallery. I just created one gallery. So let me now go to this page and see whether I can add that here to the gallery. So now if I look at browse all, let's see, media, video, cover, image, gallery, design, widgets. Where is one I just installed? Real media library gallery is also there. Display fold images in rich. Okay, let's try this one first. Okay, අපි try කරන්න බැරි වුණා. Please select a folder media library in the block settings. මේක අපි දැම්ම නේද? Link to media file. I'm experimenting with multiple kinds of things. Okay, so when I click, it shows me the picture. But that's not what I want actually. ඒක නෙමෙයි මට ඕන කරන්නේ. So මම මේක ගලවනවා. Oops. Let's try the gallery we just installed. I need to delete this, so I'm going to look at real media library gallery. I'm going to remove it here. Delete. That's done. I am going to have another block here. This time, let's see. No, I need to go back to my right. I need to do something else here. This is called a short code, right? And මම මේ පෙන්නන්නේ ටිකක් advanced වැඩක්. ඒ කියන්නේ gallery මම මේ පාවිච්චි කරපු gallery එකේ වැඩ ටිකක් කරන්න තියෙනවා. කරලා ඉවර වෙලා මෙතන තියෙනවා short code කියලා එකක්. මේ තියෙන මේ short code එක copy කරගෙන ගිහිල්ලා අපිට දාන්න ඕනේ අදාළ ස්ථානේ අපි ඒක add කරන්නයි ඕනේ. මෙතන තියෙනවා short code කියලා එකක්. So if you look for short code, that's what you get, right? All you need to do is just put your short code here. අතනින් copy කළා, එතනට paste කළා, and then you update it. That's all, right? And when you go and preview your page, there you have your slideshow, right? Automatically එතන පෙන්නනවා මේව customize කරගන්න පුළුවන් අපිට ඊට පස්සේ. Maybe manually on the pull. So that's a pretty advanced one. So all those customization you can do. Hide navigation, autoplay, මම හිතන්නේ මේක මොකක්ද කියන එක තේරෙනවනේ. navigation එක hide කරන්න එපා කියලා මේ තියෙන්නේ. අර left and right arrows දෙක auto play එක automatically යනවා කියන එක. අපි බලමු design එක box slider template select other slider design. මේ තියෙන්නේ අපි පාවිච්චි කරලා තියෙන box slider එක. මේ තියෙන්නේ caption slide එක. carousel, content slider, effect cover. Okay, let's try this one. Let's close. And now you need to update this. Go back here and reload. On our slideshow type එක මාරු කළා. මාරු නෑ. Set store කළා නේ. Okay. Update. I'm going to load it now. There we go. Right. මේක අපේ දිග පින්තූර තියෙනවා මේක දාන්න පුළුවන් අපිට. Right. Manually වැඩි කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right. So all these things, you see, I didn't write a single line of code. පොඩ්ඩක්වත් මම ලිව්වේ නැහැ. PHP ලිව්වේ නැහැ, HTML ලිව්වේ නැහැ, CSS ලිව්වේ නැහැ, කිසිම දෙයක් මම කරේ නැහැ. All I did was use the available plugins. එකම දේ දැන් මේ plugin පාවිච්චි කරලා පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න ඕනේ. මොකද අපිට පේනවා දැන් මේක සරල වැඩක් නෙමෙයි කියන එක නේද? මේක පාවිච්චි කිරීමෙන්ම තමයි මේක ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. So there are lots of things you can do. තව ගොඩක් දේවල් මෙතන කරන්න පුළුවන්. එකින් එක කරලා බලන්න කොහොමද වැඩේ කරන්න කියන එක. තව මම එක වැඩක් කරලා නවත්තනවාද? ඒ තමයි form එකක් දාන වැඩි. Right? Now for example, I might require දැන් අපේ contact us form එකක් තියෙනවා. මෙතන නැහැ අපිට පුළුවන් contact us form එකක් දාන්න. දාලා ඒකට form එකක් දාන්න. ඒතර කෙනෙකුට ඒක type කරලා එවන්න පුළුවන් අපිට feedback එකක් හැටියට. So first of all, I need a contact us form, isn't it? So I have two pages. I'm going here. I'll say pages, all pages, and I'll say contact us. Contact us. මෙතනට අපිට පුළුවන් පොඩි content block එකක් දාන්න. Some dummy text. Right? After that, I need a form. Okay, I'm going to publish it. Yes, publish it. And there is a plugin for that also now. So if you go to the dashboard again, go to plugins. Let's look at for a simple contact us form. Okay, contact us. I'm going to select the most simple one. There are lots of complex ones here. This is the most simple one. See, it's 5 million people have used it. 6 days ago, they have updated. So I'm going to use this. Very simple one. Installed. Again, you will notice under maybe some section, you will see contact. Oh, I didn't activate. Oh, that's why I didn't see that. So I have to activate it. Contact us form, activate. You can activate from here also, by the way. When you do that, you will see another menu item, contact menu item here. So they already have given us a sample contact form. And remember the short code? This is the short code. So I need to copy the short code, copy, go to my page where I had my contact us page. Where is that? Okay, contact us. I'm going to edit this page here. Edit page. මෙතනටත් මම දානවා block එකක්. මොකද්ද දාන block එක? අර වගේම තමයි short code. Right? Short code block එකක් දානවා. අතනින් ඔන්න copy කළා, paste කළා. So I'm going to update it. I can preview from here, view page. There I have my contact us page. So beautiful. See, it's very nicely matching to the rest of the page colors also, right? අනිත් හැම page color එකක් වැඩ කරනවා. මේ බලන්න මම දැන් මුකුත් නොකර submit කරනවා. What happens? Oh, it says please fill out this field. මුකුත් නොම code කරේ නැහැ. Everything is automatic, and here it says one or more fields have an error. Please check and try again. Right? So right, now let's submit. Thank you for your message. It has been sent. Very nice. කොහෙද ගියේ මේක? මේක ගියේ දැන් අපි install කරද්දි මතකද අපි username එකක් දැම්මා. admin අන්න එතනට ගියේ. අපිට ඒක හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් මෙතනින්. Who are the users? In this one, I'm the only one, and it would have gone to my address here. Right? I can't see the mail here because it's already gone. දැන් අපිට ඕන නම් ඒ එවන ඔක්කොම email addresses ටික මෙතන list කරගන්න ඒකටත් plugin එකක් තියෙනවා. By using plugin, you can do anything you want. There are hundreds and thousands of plugins available out there, just like the themes. There are so many things available. So just by using a very simple theme and customizations, I was able to do a lot of work with WordPress, right? ගොඩක් වැඩ මට කරගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා. දැන් අපිට පුළුවන් දැන් අද මේ ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේවල් එක corporate website එකක් හදන්න අවශ්‍ය කරන සම්පූර්ණ දැනුම අපි අද ලබා ගත්තා. කම්පැනි එකකට අපිට වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් හදන්න පුළුවන් දැන්. අපි බලමු කොහොමද YouTube එකක් දාන්න කියලා. උදාහරණයක් ඇටියට අපි යනවා YouTube එකට. Right? Very, very simple. Let's say අපි ගමු full window එකක්. Right, let's say this one. Okay, let's take this one. Right. Here, what you need to do is go to share, pick up the URL, say copy, come to your page, wherever you want to have your page. So let's go to a page. Oh, let's pick up something about ice cream. Actually, I also had one on flowers, right? Flower arrangement. Okay, I like this one. So I'm gonna, oh, actually I need to create the page. I don't have the page. So let's add a page. Flowers. I also need some content. So I'm gonna have a paragraph block, which is coming from here. And here I wish to have my YouTube video. So how can I do that? Do I have a YouTube? Yes, I have, right? All I need to do is enter the URL to embed. So go back here, share it, copy this, come back to the page, paste it here. there may be some additional stuff. I don't need all that. This is the URL I need, and I am going to click embed. Right, it's coming here. So I can also have a caption. What can I say? Basic flower arrangement, and I'm going to publish it. Right, let's view the page. Here we go. Video is already here. So if I click it, it will start playing from my blog site, right? From my blog site. Very, very simple, right? So what did we cover today? So we looked at managing pages. We looked at how to change the appearance. We also looked at how to use the menu. We also looked at installing plugins. In fact, I installed one to extend my media gallery, another one to have a nice slideshow, and another one that gave me forms. Now, by the way, these forms are very customizable, right? So if I click on this, you can design your own form also, right? Within a form design එක. Label එකක් තියෙනවා, input field එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒක required නම් මෙතන star එකක් දාන්න වගේ දේවල් කීපයක් තියෙනවා. So it's very simple to understand and do. Now, if you want to change the email that is coming to you, you can change the subject, you can have the body, all that can be customized. These are the messages. See, successful error messages ටික මෙතන තියෙනවා. ඒවා මාරු කරගන්න ඕන නම් ඒවා අපිට කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. Right? So, as you notice, WordPress is a beautiful system where you can change anything you want and build a very nice, very professional looking website, right? So I have my ice cream page here and the flower page there, right? So I have a video here. So I can also add another picture gallery if I want to. Let's add another picture gallery from our gallery component. This time, let me show you how to add another additional gallery. I'm going to go to image slider and I'm going to click another one. Now see, this is the beauty of it. I can have more than one. Let's call it flowers. And select images from gallery. I want flowers here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to remove these guys. And what else I need? Design. Let's choose something new. Okay, this one shows small, actually, okay, let me select it. Small thumbnail of the pictures. Let's publish it. Right, so if you now go to gallery, you will see there are two galleries, right? Ice cream and flowers. Now here, you see the short code is 35 and the 48. So I'm going to copy the flowers short code, go back to where the flowers are. And let's say I want to put it here. I need something called a short code, right? Paste it, update. Updated. Okay, so let's have a look at the page. Video is here. There we have it. Now, what I was saying here is that there's a short version of the picture. So anyone can click here to see the picture, or they can click this to go left and right. Right? and you can have multiple sliders. මෙතින් sliders ඕන තරම් හදන්න පුළුවන්. එක එක page එකට එක එක ඒවා අපිට හදන්න පුළුවන්. Right? And the other thing I want to show you was under the appearance, we also customize the menu, isn't it? දැන් මෙතන ඔයගලන්ට පේනවාද මේ automatically මේ ටික ඇවිල්ලා. ඒකට හේතුව අපි මෙන්න මේක on කරලා තියෙන හින්දා. Okay. Right. So that's what I wanted to cover today. We covered a lot. So please practice what we covered today. So I wanted to show you page management further. So how to add additional content to your page. So things like forms, things like pictures, slideshows, videos are very easy to add. Right? Few more things we need to do is, one, I want to talk about post, which I'll do probably next week. It's another completely new animal. Now, today we talked about pages. There is something called time-bound type of content called post. I would like to spend a few more, maybe hour or so on how to manage the post, because posts are very important when it comes to search engine optimization and blog content and stuff like that. But we don't need the post if you are only looking at creating a corporate website. So for that, what you learn now can get going with your system. අපිට ඕනම කම්පැනි එකකට ඕ පෞද්ගලිකව අපේ වැඩ කිඩ පෙන්වන්න ඕන නම් ඔන්න දැන් page එකක් හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. Right? So now you have the chance of basically creating a page for yourself, show off your colors, all that. But if you are regularly posting things where you have content, maybe articles, maybe pictures, if you're a photographer, you can showcase your photos, all that, then you need one more thing which you didn't cover so far, that is called post. Right? So please spend time. Don't go to the post because I'll cover that later. I think we covered a lot of things today. So go through the pages, change your appearance, play with the menus, and install the plugins that I used today. There are lots of plugins, so you are free to experiment anything you want. My advice is do not install so many plugins here because that slows down your WordPress. Then අනවශ්‍ය ගොඩාක් දේවල් මෙතන දාගන්න එපා, installation එක කරගන්න එපා. ඒ තියෙන ඒවා deactivate කරලා තියන්න. Activate කරන්න එපා අවශ්‍ය නැත්නම්. ඒ වගේම theme ගැන කියන දේ එච්චරයි. අනවශ්‍ය themes තියාගන්න එපා. මොකද ඒකෙන් system එක slow වෙනවා. අනවශ්‍යව ගලවලා දාන්න පුළුවන් අපිට. අවශ්‍ය මේවා ටික තියාගන්න. සහ ඊළඟ කාරණාව site එක පටන් ගන්නකොටම තමයි අපි theme එක select කරන්නේ. So when you are selecting a theme at the time of creating the page or creating the site. So those are the things I wanted to cover today. Any questions? Anybody? Okay. Right. So please continue playing with this. My last lesson will be on post, which is here, right? There are stuff called categories and whatnot, tags and all that. So like I said, it's a different thing altogether when it comes to CMS. And I think it deserves its own day because there are so much we need to cover. All right, then that's all for today. I will see you next week. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
ප්‍රශ්න කිහිපයක් අහලා තියෙනවා. එකක් තමයි ඇඩ්මින්ලා කීප දෙනෙක් දාන්න පුළුවන්ද කියන එක. Yes, you can. අපි ඒක ලබන සතියේ බලමු.